You're watching Toyota Sports Extra.
Happy Saturday night to you guys, unless, of course, you're an Alabama fan. More on that in a second. Welcome to a special edition of Toyota Sports Extra here on ABC10. Now, one of the most commonly used cliches you'll hear from any football coach is next man up. And with Sac State quarterback Kevin Thompson going down with an injury last game, the next man up for the Hornets is Mr. Jake Dunaway. And in case you didn't know, Dunaway got game. Hornets taking on Northern Arizona in Flagstaff. Jake Dunaway making the start, and he wasted no time getting busy. First drive of the game for Sac State, Dunaway back to pass, and Marshall Martin is more open than a 7-Eleven. He gets there for the 63-yard touchdown. Hornets would actually score touchdowns on their first two possessions of the game. But Northern Arizona would respond. Both teams in the half tied at 17 to the fourth quarter. Sac State trailing by 10 with less than 2 minutes to play. But Dunaway is more clutch than the Cupid Shuffle at a family reunion. He hits Isaiah Gable with the 30-yard touchdown. Hornets still down by 3 at this point, so they have to go for the onside kick. Sac State has yet to convert an onside kick on the season, so they picked the perfect time to make it happen. Pierre Williams goes up to grab it. Now to the play of the game. 32 seconds left in regulation. Dunaway back to pass, and it's Williams again. Why they left him wide open, I have no idea, but he gets in for the touchdown. Ladies and gentlemen, that will do it. The Hornets pull off the improbable come-from-behind victory. They defeat the Lumberjacks 38-34. Dunaway threw for 384 yards, 4 touchdowns. Looks like they'll be just fine without Kevin Thompson for the time being. Hornets move to 5-1 in conference play. Next week, they're playing at Idaho. Stingers up. Staying in the Big Sky Conference. Next, we're going to head to Portland, where UC Davis faced Portland State on the road today. Sorry, guys, this game didn't have a dramatic finish like the last one. Davis quarterback Jake Mayer was straight throwing dimes all day. He passed for 383 yards, 4 touchdowns, including this beauty to Lance Babb. Now check this out. Babb had 10 receptions for 168 yards, 3 touchdowns on the afternoon. And I mean, you see him making the incredible grab right there. Randy Moss, who? And not to be outdone, Ulonzo Gilliam had 242 rushing yards in this one. That's the 5th highest total in school history. The Aggies accumulated 649 total yards in this game. It was like a video game, people. They go on to spank Portland State 45-28. Aggies move to 500 on the season at 5-5. Next up for UC Davis, they host Montana State next Saturday. And it's no secret that Northern Cali boasts some of the best football players. Just ask Notre Dame quarterback Ian Book. After willing his team to a last-minute victory last Saturday, the El Dorado Hills native was at it again today. This time, his victims, the Duke Blue Devils. The Oak Ridge High product threw for 181 yards, 4 touchdowns. He was also the team's leading rusher with 139 yards on the ground. I mean, he's more of a double threat than Jamie Foxx. And clearly, he doesn't like to dance with the Blue Devils. Notre Dame goes on to smash Duke 38-7. The Fighting Irish move to 7-2 on the season. And big game in the SEC today. You know, you may have heard of this one. LSU against Alabama. Everyone was there. Look, even President Trump was in the building. All right, now listen to this. Coming into today's game, Alabama had not lost at home since 2015. Their 31 straight games, won at home, is the longest home winning streak in the nation. Yeah, as you can see, apparently LSU didn't get that memo. The Tigers jumped out to a 33-13 lead at the half, and while Alabama tried to make things interesting in the fourth quarter, the Tigers said, "Roll Tide this." LSU quarterback Joe Burrow passed for 393 yards, 3 touchdowns, and he may have just won the Heisman Trophy with that performance. Just saying. Tigers take down Nick Saban's Crimson Tide 46-41, and if you listen closely enough, you can hear our very own Tracy Humphrey crying in the newsroom. All right, to the NFL. And then there was one. Entering Week 10 of the NFL season, we have just one remaining undefeated team. Yeah, of course, I'm talking about the 49ers. And while they've been able to rumble out to an 8-0 start, they will likely receive their biggest test of the season this Monday night when they face their division rival, the Seattle Seahawks. And for Jimmy G, he knows the Seahawks can cause problems.
Yeah, they just they do a good job with everything. Up front, they get after the quarterback. In the secondary, they make it tough to get easy throws in there, and they challenge everything. It's a great group. Year in, year out, they're always, one of the top teams, and it'll be a great challenge for us. So it'll be a good atmosphere Monday night.
Going on Monday night, I feel like me personally, and I think guys who've done it, I think the neatest thing about it is that's the one time that all your peers really get to watch it also, the other coaches and players in the league, which it's always cool to be on national TV for the whole world and stuff, but I think it's special when the whole league gets to watch it too.
And yes, Mr. Shanahan, the whole league will be watching on Monday night. Now, keep in mind, Jimmy Garoppolo is a perfect 6-0 at Levi Stadium since taking over as the starting quarterback. Or as Jimmy G would say, sounds good to me, baby. And you know what else sounds good? The news. Stick around. It's coming up in 30 seconds.